Evening. Today is Monday, April 7th, and this is CitrusTV Now. I'm Oldano. We're going to start off tonight with some breaking news. SUNY ESF is retracting a statement of an active shooter threat on campus, on SU's campus, The original false report was sent on ESF student email and a text chain at 4:17 p.m. today. DPS has since put out a statement just minutes ago saying it was in fact an act of swatting. That's when someone makes a false claim to an institution of a shooter or other kind of threat. ESF is in the process of correcting that false claim as we speak. In their email to students across the campus, DPS said, quote, "We want to reassure everyone that there is no active shooter on campus, despite any reports you may have seen today." They also say, following this false threat, they will increase police presence for the rest of the day. We'll have more on the story if we get any updates for you on the main show tonight at 6 p.m. Staying on campus, a new student government council has been elected for the 69th session of the association. 14% of students cast a ballot in last week's election, making it the highest participation since 2022. Along with new officers comes a new name. The group has officially been rebranded to the Student Government Association. The name change has been on the ballot for a couple of years at this point, but needed a 10% voter turnout, which was achieved this year. The mayor has announced Syracuse has won an award for public education and recycling. The City Bot Premier Community Award recognizes local governments for their achievements in community development. This past year, Syracuse introduced trash and recycling carts, which they have won an award for. The series of initiatives also included changing waste collection routes in Syracuse neighborhoods. The Syracuse Stage unveiled their show lineup for its 2025 and 2026 season. There will be 6 productions in total for the community to enjoy. The season will open with Hello Girls in September. The program includes well-known hits like Disney's Frozen the Musical and A Christmas Story. The stage's children's store will also return this fall with their performances live in elementary schools all around the area. And coming up on CitrusTV Now, there's a month left until the federal Real ID deadline. We'll have the preparations you need to take after the break.
Your daughter just had her first breakup. Do you A, put yourself in her shoes? B, console her?
Don't worry, sweetie. This is gonna happen a lot.
Or C, find her a new boyfriend?
Nice, single boys. That was weird.
As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
Now, New York residents have just 1 month to update their IDs before the federal deadline. Beginning on May 7th, any U.S. citizen needs a real ID or an enhanced ID for air travel or to enter some government buildings. The New York State DMV has online guides and pre-screening processes to help New Yorkers prepare as the deadline approaches. New York State school officials say they will not follow the federal DEI order from the Trump administration. The president declared on Thursday K-12 schools nationwide have to end their DEI practices or lose federal funding. That financial support makes up almost 6% of the funding for New York's public schools. State officials say the federal government does not have the authority to enforce these demands. Well, I'll tell you one thing, the weather recently has been really sunny, but I've heard some news that there's some snow about. Riley, what can you tell me?
Yeah, Tyler, that's right. We're expecting some precipitation throughout the night, but currently it's about 48 degrees, a relatively nice day despite the cooler temperatures. It's been kind of cloudy, but a little bit of sun throughout the day. Looking at tonight, though, it's going to drop to about 40 degrees with some rain in the evening from about 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. We do currently have a wind advisory until 8 p.m. here in Syracuse and all over the region. It's going to feel like 33 degrees tonight, though, so pretty chilly. And taking a look at later in the week, tomorrow we do have a chance of snow throughout the day at about 29 degrees, and then it's going to warm up on Wednesday and Thursday, but unfortunately on Thursday it is expected to rain. Tyler?
I'll say one thing, Riley. This weather has been kind of like a roller coaster for the past few days, and we're going to keep an eye on that as it comes up. Coming up on News Live at 6, our reporter Alexa Corey has attended the hands-off protest this weekend. She'll have the inside look at what some of the protesters said in just over an hour. And that's all the time we have for you today on CitrusTV. Now, for more of the latest, follow us at CitrusTV News on X and Instagram. Follow on the Blues continues in an hour with Max Williams and Maria Charlotte. Merry Monday, Syracuse.